What's up, y'all?
It's Kayla.
And it's Sway. And this is the Normal Girls Podcast.
Teenage Shawty.
Yay! Oh. I'm so tired of doing that, by the way.
What?
Gotta stop yay. Gotta stop yay. I've done it every episode.
Okay.
And like,
I will not high five you at the end of the episode. That won't be a thing. I just felt like, you know, last time we left me hanging, this time we got it.
okay, that's it.
Good. I'm done with the
Okay,
yay.
I can't.
That would be your thing.
We have to have a better transition. So what you been up to?
Girl, nothing really, just chilling. You know, being back home, I'm still in that like back in America depression kind of.
Right.
Like I'm ready for my next trip. Brazil was amazing. I'm kind of still missing it. But you know what's so funny? I was thinking about this earlier this week. I was before I went to the gym, I take my vitamins. By the way, if y'all not taking vitamins, you really put me on vitamins.
Take your multivitamins.
Take your vitamins. Like I feel like it gives me a power. Like I feel like I gotta take my vitamins because it makes my skin look. I don't know, something about vitamins in my head that I feel like it's really doing what the bottle says. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
But I went into this habit this week of doing what I did when I was a child.
And eating them.
I ate 3 servings of gummy vitamins.
You ate a small
day.
pack of fruit snacks.
I could have just got a fruit snack.
You really could have.
I know. And I
That's
felt
okay,
terrible.
baby. You can just have them for the week now. So
That's what I said. And literally every day I'm like, just 2. Like
it's so good, right?
they're so good. I'm like want to eat them all.
God.
But I used to do that as kids. That's why I didn't take vitamins growing up
Yeah.
as much as I should have, or just as much as probably you did. Because I feel like out of all my friends, anytime I would go to anybody's house, you would be taking vitamins in the morning. Like, you know what I mean? That was all.
I mean, I didn't really take them though. Like I would just hold them in my mouth.
I did not.
Like my mom, she would.
I did not know that
vitamins.
until we got. I did not know that.
Yeah, she would give us vitamins, and I
me
would
too.
hold them into my mouth because I didn't like them. It was a Flintstone.
It's so chalky.
Yes, it was so nasty, and I would just hold it into my mouth until we got to school, and then I would spit them out.
Yeah,
I did that like every.
And when
day,
I was
like,
spending
3
night,
years.
you know, she treat me like y'all, so I'm getting a multivitamin too. I swear.
Right.
And I'm, ugh, and it's orange, and
Yeah, that's
I love
vitamin C.
oranges.
Yeah.
But I hate orange flavoring.
It gave me a little.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Also, speaking of oranges and fruit, I was at the grocery store earlier, and I literally felt like I was in a simulation. Like the fruit in the grocery store, it looked too perfect. I can't explain it, but coming from Brazil, they have a lot of farmers markets, like grocery stores, and the fruit, like the bananas, bananas this small, but like so juicy. I don't even I do not like bananas, but those bananas were so sweet. Like I've never had sweet bananas. It was like, I mean, you have a sweet banana, but you haven't had a banana like this. And the mangoes, the passion fruit, so I look like you just looking at different fruit, and then I'm just like randomly like in a salad section of Kroger, and I just looked up and everything just looks so
genetically modified.
Yeah.
Are we gonna talk about that type of stuff?
I mean, I see every time I travel. This is the reason why when I come back, you're like, you look good. You haven't like been eating chemicals for the past year, but it's crazy.
Yeah.
But anyway, check my fit. What you think?
Let's check this fit.
Yes,
looks really good.
So
you look nice.
Thank you.
I like this olive. Is it even olive? Or is that a different color?
I like to use sage.
Sage?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely sage. Okay, I see.
It's something I'm like not even sure what you're talking about. But
super cute.
Thank you. The accessory of the day is the silver tooth.
Okay, grill. Yeah, real south side.
For real. But yeah, so that's what it's getting. What about you? You look cute too, real cozy.
Yes, girl. You know, this weather is so back and forth. Last episode, I was like in my stepping into the spring vibes, and then I had to bring out my puffer coat because it's like 30 degrees.
Isn't that crazy? Literally a week apart.
You know, I just got my little cute little scarf. This is my go-to. I tie it in different ways and stuff. I love it so much, especially when I'm not really like like it's raining and stuff, so you know, just want to throw on something cute with it, with my jacket, and
it's definitely giving. It's raining, and
yes, then I got, you know, the little boots.
Yeah, those are super cute.
I love these boots. I think these are Steve Maddens.
Yeah,
but I love them so much. Good in the rain. They're cute. Just add a little pop of color. So yeah, girl.
You always have color too. Like you're such a color girl. Love that. I love it. You're just like a girly girl, I think.
I am.
You are.
So girly.
You're so girly. I love it.
So girly. But this episode is Teenage Shawty.
Teenage Shawty.
So why did we pick this topic?
Oh my God. The teenage years at one point feel like they would never end. Like I either just feel like I would never become a teenager or I would never be 20. Like it just felt like this weird little phase, and so much happens. Like and it's still, and definitely like certain parts of it, like I feel like was yesterday. I mean, it kind of was, you know, people like, yeah, young, but it really feels like a long time ago, but at the same sense, it doesn't. You know,
time is flying. Like
I know, I'm sad.
Time is flying. And our teenage years, we're going to be talking about today, basically from like 13 to about 19. So there's a range of different things that we're going to be talking about. You know, starting from our middle school experience. Did you want to get into that?
We can talk about middle school. So for y'all who don't know, me and Suhaila, you know, we went to elementary school together, same elementary school together. But for 6th grade, when we first got to middle school, we went to different schools.
Yeah,
what school did you go?
Both Clayton County schools.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
both Clayton
around
County.
The corner schools. I went to Rex Mill. And
rivals, if you really want to talk about it. Yeah. But
where'd you go?
I went to Addison.
Right. Addison.
Yes, the Indians.
I would have went to Addison. My sister went there, but they built Rex Mill, so I went to Rex Mill. You know, so
so Rex was the STEM school in the county. It was like elite.
So new,
very elite, upper echelon vibes, you know.
It's funny that y'all think that, girl. While I was there, I'm like, why do I feel like I'm in the military? Like, why am I doing attention? Like, what is happening?
I'm glad I missed that though.
It was like, but honestly, like we only did that stuff in 6th grade. Like we did not do that afterwards.
But I feel like that kind of kept y'all in order in a sense, because at Addison, my 6th grade year, it was wild.
So tell me about Addison.
It was
what was y'all doing?
Like Addison definitely like prepared me for life in a sense.
Okay.
That was my first time experiencing like cattiness and like you know, just boys dating, stuff like that, and just, man, folks be fighting and shit. Like I just remember it was just ghetto. I didn't never like learn for real. I'm not gonna lie.
So y'all wasn't.
I did learn. Let me not say that, because shout out to some of my good teachers
Shout out to the
there.
teachers
I'm not gonna like discredit them, but for the most part, we was doing other shit. Like it was not like, I remember we used to be like punking the teachers, like so disrespectful.
Oh my God.
They talk about these new kids. We've been like this, you know?
Right. It's just, I think social media, they see it, so it catches like wildfire. But kids middle schoolers been mean.
They're mean as fuck.
They're so mean.
They're
so mean. I substituted one time, I almost cried. Girl, they're so mean.
They're bullies. Like I do not like that age. And I even remember being that age, like, it was just, it was interesting. I definitely had friends and stuff, and I went to school like with my other friends from elementary school, so I wasn't there alone.
Exactly.
But then after that 1 year there, I was like, okay, I'm done. Like I want to go to Rex Mill now, because I had other friends.
And I was talking you up at Rex Mill. I was like, my best friends, she coming. My best friend, she coming. So
when I tell you I got to Rex Mill, everybody like, you Suhaila? Yeah, girl, because I'm telling people. Which I know about me.
Yeah, I'm telling people.
Yeah, my best friend was telling people, so I really blended in so well with Rex Mill. And I feel like at Rex, we cheered, so we started to like by 7th grade, you know, we were both cheering, and
because I don't think you could cheer 6th grade. Wasn't that the thing?
So when I transferred to Addison, I started in the summer. I tried out during the summertime. They was like pre-planning, and I went up to the school and I was like, can I join y'all cheer team? And she was like, let me see something.
Really?
Yes. I had to go go up there like during pre-planning, and I was like showing her my toe touches, flips and stuff like that. And she was like, okay, come tomorrow, next week or whatever.
Whole time they had me doing stuff like this for tryouts and stuff. And you're like, yeah, I'm still standing tuck.
You know, so that's how that went. But when I got to Rex Mill,
I was happy that you were there too, because it really felt like you never left essentially, because this grade was hard and dark, okay? And then I had the meanest teacher in the hallway.
Actually, that's the reason why I didn't go to Rex Mill in 6th grade, because my brother went to Rex Mill. And he was miserable during 6th grade. So I was like, I'm gonna just go to Adamson, and then 7th and 8th, I'm gonna go to Rex. I remember saying
I had the meanest teacher. And then now being an adult, it's like, bitch, why are you so mean? If you just you don't want to do this, like, I don't know, like,
everybody's miserable. These kids is talking back and stuff, like,
just mean.
Being a teacher now, like, in hindsight, I'm not a teacher anymore, but I was a teacher for like a year and a half. And I mean,
you was a teacher.
I was a teacher, but I taught elementary school, so I ain't had the problems of like middle school. But I can't imagine. Like, I cannot imagine doing middle school. No, thank you.
I literally seen a video of a girl fighting a teacher. And that was my mom. I'm coming back up there and fighting that little girl. You know what I mean? Like, how disrespectful they get, how in the gut.
That's what I be telling my mama. Like, don't let these look. You know, I don't play that.
It's just completely disrespectful. But anyway, so we went to middle school together. You came 7th grade year, and now, you know, 7th grade year was really fun. That was when we was really letting loose a little bit 7th grade, because
letting loose. What you mean?
I just felt
we was not. Look, we was very well behaved.
How bad was it over there at Addison?
Letting loose? What you mean?
I was just saying, like,
you mean like behavior? Okay, you mean like in school let loose? Yeah, they did free it up. Okay, I thought you were talking about us, like, let loose.
Girl, no.
Yeah, they did free it up for y'all. Like, I never experienced.
Exactly.
And I'm like, this not bad.
Yeah, because this was the fun part. We was all in cages before.
I was in basic training.
Right. Literally. So yeah, 7th grade started to become fun. We was cheering. I really wanted to play volleyball, but I never did. I wish I would have did in middle school before I just went to high school.
We were girly girls. So cheer was life.
Cheer was so life.
Cheer was life.
The socks. Do you remember the socks that, like,
oh my god,
came under your?
I love those socks.
Those socks. We felt so much like different from any other school. The socks.
Love the socks.
Yeah, the uniform. Giving. And then when it's game day, everybody wears the same, like,
and then the bows in your hair. You know what I mean? Like, everyone put a top knot.
Our coach was super into bows. Like, if you did not have your bow, like, what are you doing,
girl? This bang really is an honor for them teen years. Them early teen years, I loved me a little swoop bang to the side.
And this is honestly like the beginning and peak. Well, really not the beginning, but just to show your, like, purpose, like, with doing hair. Because Suhaila used to literally start hair trends. Like, she literally would always start a hair trend. Maybe somebody would do like a swoop with the braids, or the headband. Like, we always
the bang with the braids and the twist.
And then the headband across the forehead with all of that. Like,
I had acne early on. I'm so, thank God. Like, thank you. I was young when I
didn't realize you was going. Like, I didn't realize it was as bad.
It wasn't that bad, but I hit it with them bangs and stuff. Like, I always knew how to style some stuff. But yes,
you hit them well, because I really feel like I feel like I've seen it, but I didn't think it was as bad as your recollection, because you were hiding it.
I was hiding it. Bangs, you're not gonna see. If I had braids, I'm taking the braids.
I know. You're taking the braids.
Nobody was doing that. And y'all know y'all got, like, come on now. Swooping it across, come on, covering the acne.
That was so cute. Yeah. You ate them up. You always did, though. Hair was always like your thing, our thing. I know we started to get into makeup a little bit. I felt like in middle school, you know what I mean? Like,
and you've been a makeup girly since.
I know. I love makeup.
You've been a makeup girly.
Like doing your eyebrows. Like, we used to do our eyebrows in the bathroom.
Coming to school, like, hey, look, can you do my? She's like, come on.
Doing people's eyebrows in the bathroom. Like, makeup was starting to become life. You remember that?
What? Bring it. And then people just like, can you do?
Eyeliner,
you know,
anything.
Just do my line.
Because cat eye.
$2, bitch. Give me $2 and just do, you know.
Because people didn't know how to do a cat eye.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I remember this is like the peak of, like, or the beginning of beauty guru YouTube.
Man, that was a really good time. I was watching this documentary on Netflix about that, and they were just talking about this shift of like beauty and influencers and like going on YouTube and seeing people use the product to like rate it and stuff like that. And we grew up in that time. So people would ask us, how do you do your hair? How do you do it? And we like, YouTube, just go to YouTube. But we didn't know it was a gift. It's a gift because everybody can't just naturally watch something and then do it. Like that's not common for everyone. I've learned. So yeah, Kayla's always been gifted at like doing makeup and stuff like that. And then the hair was always my thing. Like
you always that was always your thing. Like I feel like you always had Bratz heads. Like I remember wanting a head because you had one. Like I was a Barbie's girl. Like I had.
And I'm like, are you gonna use that? Because
I would have them, but they wouldn't be like trimmed and dyed. And
my shit, she said pixie cut. Like don't play with me. I had tracks. I would like glue tracks onto my Barbie doll. Like doing everything to them. You really utilizing it.
Yeah, that's funny. You really would.
Those early ages are really like great memories.
And I remember in that age wanting so bad to be older.
Man, not me.
I probably because my sister was 7 years older than me, so like I always got to see what it's like to when you're really into makeup and boys.
Oh, like those middle school years?
Yeah, like middle school years, because she was in college at this point. So this is when I would go to her. She went to Valdosta, and I would go spend the summer times with her and just see how her friends interact, eavesdropping on what they talking about. Like you know, just wanted to be older. So I guess that's what I was seeing, but not in like a fast type of way, but just like you know, when you're young, you just be like. Like that's how I used to be. Like anytime she was.
Your sister was though. She was that girl. Like I remember, she was older than us. So like she's like my sister too.
Right.
So like growing up and seeing just like how cool she was during that time in the early 2000s. Like it just was like she definitely was that girl.
No, literally.
So I definitely get that like wanting to be older, but not. I didn't want to like pay bills and shit. Like,
oh my god.
I just probably wanted to be like in high school or something.
Yeah.
You know,
for sure.
But that's so funny.
But yeah, it was really funny. And then we went to separate high schools.
Yes.
So I ended up transferring counties and going to Stockbridge, and you went to Jonesboro.
I went to Jonesboro High School. Yes. Now that's a whole story. You want to start off with that?
Okay, mine is dark. No. It's not dark. It's just like you gotta realize I've been going to school with these people since kindergarten. Like I know your first and last name. The people in Stockbridge? No, I'm saying in Clayton County. Like the people I know in Clayton County. Like I've known these people my whole life, and I have to leave. And I have to transferring counties is not like just going from Rex Mill to Jonesboro, you know, and not going tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like you still know people in the county, like you know what I mean. So going to Stockbridge was really like a completely different shit. But I had to navigate.
Y'all over there though, like it was.
Girl, this school's huge. Okay, and all 5 of us are. We don't all have the same class. Like some people are in honors, AP classes. You know what I mean? Like you just. But yeah, I never felt the need to have to be in the mix. Like I don't know. So that took by being that type of person, and I still am that type of person, it takes me a while to start to make friends and mingle. And then people start meeting me, they're like, you're cool as hell. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just not like the type of person that needs to get in the mix. I will because I'm a cool person, so I always end up making it there, but I don't know, it just takes me a while.
Never go out your way.
I know. Yeah. I'm working on that. But yeah, that was kind of my first year at Stockbridge, you know. What about you? How was Jonesboro? Did you know a lot of people there? Did a lot of people from Rex Mill go?
So, no. Okay. Actually, in my year that I went to Jonesboro, like nobody from Rex, they weren't opening because Rex is not a direct school that would go to Jonesboro.
Exactly. Morrow is.
Yeah,
or like Mount Zion.
Yeah, so if I go to Rex, I'm supposed to go to Morrow. That's what I'm supposed to go to.
Me too.
But if you know about Morrow, then you know why I didn't want to go to Morrow.
Right.
But I ended up going to Jonesboro for like volleyball and stuff like that. And I had just got into volleyball, so over the summer, because the coach actually came to my middle school and he was like, do you want to play volleyball? You know, and I was like, I actually was interested. I was a cheerleader, but you know, Yeah, it's just like, who gonna cheer for real? Like, I mean, you can cheer for real, but I just was
that's what I felt like when I got to high school too.
Yeah.
I'm not cheering anymore. I'm at to do some sports for
you
real.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
and we were very athletic.
Yeah,
so
I totally agree.
I knew I wanted to do volleyball.
I'm sorry, cheering would take up all of my time, and I knew they wouldn't allow me to play volleyball, and I would much rather play volleyball or a softball, or, you know what I mean, something else during the fall.
Even in middle school, I tried out for the volleyball team, but they said you have to pick, and I was like, okay, well, I'm the captain of the cheer team, so I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
But when I got to high school, I was like, I'm really gonna play volleyball and stuff like that, and the coach was like, come on, try. So I went over there. I didn't know anybody at all because nobody got in from Rex in my grade except my friend from Adamson, and then the other dude.
Sadia?
No, Shawty was not there freshman year.
Really?
No,
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Anyway, so no, there was really nobody. I came in by myself, and then nobody knew me. So they're like, "Who the fuck is this bitch?"
Yeah.
And everybody clicked up from the other schools and stuff.
Middle school is connected to Jonesboro?
Like MD Robert? I don't know. Like Bunnies,
I was just
MD Robert.
Okay.
Jonesboro.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I don't know really.
Yeah,
but I wasn't from there, so I only knew like 2 people, and it was not fun. In the first years it was not fun, but actually like I got closer to the grade above me because bitches in my grade they really like me like that, and that was just
pretty
little cliquey, who she think she is type shit, and they didn't know who I was, so but the older people, they kind of took me under their wing like they like little sisters. So, and they was like, you cool, like why nobody like you? And I'm like, I don't know why they like me. But I was hanging up with the grade above me as well because I was honors. So I literally like,
you be in there.
I had classes. I would take classes ahead of time, so I would be in a 10th grade class and stuff like that. So a lot of my friends are from the class above me, but after like the first year in the drama, I kind of like put my foot down because nobody knew who I was. So it was like, I'm not really confrontational, but I can get confrontational. I don't choose it, but it can get there. So I literally, just that freshman year, I had to let people know, like, don't fucking play with me. And then after that, I didn't really have no problems. It was fun. It was Jonesboro was fun. We was lit. I was there when we was winning state and stuff like that. So.
I'm trying to think about us. Our friendship during that year.
Definitely, like we played Stockbridge and volleyball and stuff like that. So I would see Kayla and we would tear that ass up.
But the thing was too, I didn't start volleyball freshman year. I started sophomore year because when I came, I was like, hey, I want to try volleyball. She's like, oh, we already had that last school year. I'm like, what?
Bitch, I'm new.
I told her that, and she's like, well, we already conditioned too, so next year.
Wow.
So I really didn't start till sophomore year, and I felt like with more training I would have been good, but I just started late and I didn't have like the best coaches. You were so good in volleyball. I was always so proud of you to go to your games.
Thank you.
You did club, like you were so
good. I was really good at volleyball. I could have played in college.
You were really good.
Yeah. But that's what we were doing. We were like playing, but we were still hanging out. Like,
were we? That's what I was gonna ask.
Because our games, like you would come to our games, our basketball games and stuff like that. But we really did hang out. I forgot, bitch. I was outside.
Like, you a bully?
I got off the porch real early.
Yeah, like we wasn't hanging out.
Yeah, I was outside.
Yeah, we wasn't. That's what I'm saying. And it's funny because our friendship, realistically, like when I think about it, our day to day, we're not seeing each other. We don't go to the same school. We're kids. Like we don't even drive. You know what I mean? So
what do you mean?
I'm talking about freshman year. Like when you first get to high school. I didn't start driving until
freshman year.
Junior year.
I'm talking about like as we went on into high school. Because freshman year, I wasn't really like I was just going to school and shit. Like
but I'm just saying we didn't really see. We was hanging out.
We wasn't.
Did
y'all skip school? Did you ever skip? Because I just skipped.
I didn't skip.
For real?
Yeah.
On senior skip day, did you skip?
I mean, but by senior year, I had work-based learning, so I was only there for half a day anyway. So I would skip during those days for sure. But
man, we used to skip.
I wasn't. Were you just like randomly skipping it during 10th grade year?
So I started. My friends were like, I actually started freshman year because I remember I was hanging out with the sophomores. So they had cars and shit.
Gotcha.
And then that sounds like fun. It was so fun. Our friends, you know, it'd be lunch. They're like, I don't want school lunch. Let's go get some wings.
Whoa.
So we would leave and get wings and shit, and then like bring it back. And then like that was just something I remember. Like it was, we had fun at Jonesboro. And then like if you were a good student,
and y'all would go viral all the time. Like
our school was lit.
Yeah.
Like
so
we
lit.
had a lot of attention on our school. Like I said, we was winning state, and then we also used to have like viral videos on Vine and stuff like that. Go be lit.
For real.
Yeah.
He was so, like for real.
You know, that was just something. We would meet up in a parking lot. They used to, our police officer used to let us box out there. We would have boxing gloves.
Really?
And we would meet out in the parking lot at the end of the day, and they would be boxing and shit. And sometimes it would get serious, sometimes it wouldn't.
Yeah.
And we would just be hanging out. Like,
that sounds like so much fun.
I remember people used to be breaking into people's cars and hotboxing their cars.
I feel like we were in two different movies. I was like
I was
our training girl watching Twilight when I got home and listening to fucking Odessa.
Nah, I'm like, fuck that shit, you got me fucked up. Hell nah, tell that bitch, get off my ass.fm, ho. I know it's you, bitch. Y'all remember that ass.fm? That shit was mixy and messy.
And I was the person that just like to read them all like, ooh.
Oh my god, it was messy on my shit.
Messy.
Bitch, you think you cute? You ain't even a fuck. Like, bitch, they used to be coming at me. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then like during that time, shout out to my friend Jontavian.
Hey, yes. Jonesboro lit.
Yes, we was like Jack and Jill.
Yeah.
When you see me, you see him. So we literally.
I remember that too.
Yeah,
I was like, I was excited to meet him too. Because I could tell you really liked him. And I know when you really like somebody, typically.
And we still cool to this day. That's why.
Yeah, Jontavian's cool. I love that. Yeah. And I was able to meet him. What birthday was that? 15? 14?
Oh, that's another thing. Yes, the kickback.
The kickbacks, yeah.
That's what we was doing like in our teen years. That's like, we wouldn't see each other every single day, but I feel like our birthday, summertime, we would spend time together, and that was the years of the kickbacks and stuff like that. So I would be having my friends from different places, like Adamson, Rex Mill, Jonesboro, wherever you went, like other people went to different schools as well too. Like we would get together and hang out over the summer and stuff like that.
I remember that.
Yeah, that was so fun.
Yeah, that was really fun because that I was able to like meet your friends. You know what I mean?
From Jonesboro, stuff like that. It was really cool.
But yeah, so high school was cool. What music was you listening to?
Music.
Like what's high school?
Very R&B, Chris Brown. I wasn't doing anything but Chris Brown. Like
Chris Brown.
Like what?
You were so into Chris
Brown. We only listen to Chris Brown. Don't ask me to play nothing else. I might play 21 Savage. I was listening to Gunna, but Chris Brown, like that was
so into Chris Brown.
Yeah.
I was liking Drake. You know this about me, but I love alternative music. I was listening to a lot of Willow and Odessa. A lot of just Coldplay. I was listening to Coldplay too. So
you put me on to different songs because I was like, I've never heard this. I'm over there like,
no, but I mean, I was listening to Thug too. I feel like that high school Thug, when those songs dropped, I was like, oh, I remember this time. 21 was starting to get really big. You know what I mean? So I remember those songs
too for sure. I didn't say him, but definitely bumping him a lot.
For sure, yeah.
We didn't even start our current events. Did you want to get into that?
Yeah, let's get into your current events.
So my current event for this episode is just to bring awareness. Happy Women's History Month.
Yes, Happy Women's History Month.
Yes, you know, we definitely have to shout out the women, especially the black women out here. We love you and celebrate yourself all month. Celebrate yourself and love on yourself a little extra and be gentle with yourself. Leave room for growth and mistakes. You know, we're not perfect, but as women, we make the world go around. And, you know, it's tough out here. These times are tough, women. I'm with you.
For real.
But don't let it, you know, discourage you. We are amazing creatures. We are meant to be celebrated and uplifted. And yeah, like Happy Women's History Month. I definitely wanted to bring some awareness to that.
Happy Women's History Month.
And Happy Multiple Sclerosis Awareness Month
as well. Happy Multiple Sclerosis.
So
it is.
if you all don't know, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in 2016. I've been living with it and thriving for a very long time. I had my ups and downs. As we talk on the podcast, we'll definitely get into that more, how it affected my life, Kayla's life, the people around me. But I just definitely want to give a shout out to anyone out there living with multiple sclerosis. If you don't know what it is, Google it. It's an autoimmune disease. Look it up. And yeah,
that's nice. I love that.
That's why I got my orange on today.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, that's our ribbon color.
Yeah, it makes sense now. I love it.
What you got?
I'm like, I have Rihanna.
No, but you really like that's fine.
Yeah, like
what is it though?
Okay, sorry, I didn't want to follow that up.
No, it's fine. Like, don't do that.
No, I know. Okay, but I was just gonna talk about Rihanna in India performing. Like she's
for 9 million.
She's performing. Okay, first of all,
9 million.
I should have got the dude's name. The richest guy in India.
Whatever, yeah, that's what we're gonna call him.
Literally. And for his daughter's wedding, he paid for Beyonce to perform. At his son's wedding, he's paying for Rihanna to perform. How much money does this man have? And this is crazy. Imagine being that rich that you can pay for Rihanna to perform at your wedding.
Bro, that is crazy.
That's so crazy.
That is crazy.
Oh my God, that's so crazy. Like, what else is at the wedding? You know what I mean? Like, what's the food? Like, what is the gifts like?
I can't even imagine that, but I would like to imagine it.
Girl,
like, I don't know who I want to perform at my wedding, but I do know.
You want a big wedding? I never wanted a big wedding.
I didn't say it had to be big. It could be me,
my
husband, and then Beyonce, right? Whatever, I don't know. We'll have to see, but I can't imagine that. But that's money right there.
Rihanna performing at your
taking her out of retirement, like, girl, I ain't mad at her. She getting that money. She getting that bread. Yeah. So
I love
good for her.
Yeah, shout out to her.
Yes,
but yeah, she's doing her thing. But anyway, back to the teenage years. Okay, so now we're seniors in high school. Let's just go there. Oh, well, we can talk about getting our license together for the first time. Well, those are the permits.
Yeah.
Those are permits. So, okay, so if you look at the picture from our announcement post, our very first post, you'll see a picture of us both holding our permits.
Maybe we'll post it.
Okay, yeah. Oh my God, that picture. First of all, our dads were with us. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember. It was good. It was a joyous time for me.
It was not for me, y'all. That was my third time taking that test, and I was scared.
Yeah.
I was literally not. I
knew you was gonna pass. Like, you're gonna pass.
But I almost didn't though, because I had one more. I only had one more time to get her something wrong. Yeah. And I had 10 more questions.
Yeah.
I had 10 more questions. So I was terrified. And
meanwhile, I'm walking out the test like,
and then she finished it before
my test. They're like, you passed. And I'm like, yeah. And I was like, you got it. And she's sitting over there like,
literally. You remember?
I remember.
And then I hate it. You make it seem like, when the girl finishes the test first and go to the thing. Like, damn,
did you not study for it?
Kinda. I did, but I wasn't retaining it. I was just reading the book, like, I don't know, and then the questions did not look like the book. Like, I don't know, was that test?
This is common sense to me.
But some of the signs were confusing.
No, some of that shit I did not see. I'm like, come on.
Bro, I got like a 72. Like, I'm still barely passed when I passed.
That's funny.
But that was just the permit. That's just the written, not the driving. This is all permit stuff.
Yeah. What you passed the driving the first time?
On first time automatically.
Okay,
yeah. I had been practicing for that. Like, I remember me and my dad would go in the open parking lot, and I would just practice. So
that is funny.
But yeah, that permit, whew, I was so nervous. Like,
girl.
But yeah,
I wasn't. It was like easy breezy. I didn't even I remember that happening for you.
That was so traumatic for me.
You were so nervous. I'm like, girl, you're gonna get it, Kayla. You took it 2 times.
And every time my dad, like, it's all right. The first time I didn't cry.
I'm like, let's go.
Okay, well, my life was the first time I didn't cry. I'm like, Daddy, I really didn't.
Mind you, she passed on my birthday.
I know.
Because that was my first time being able to take it. Her birthday's 3 weeks before mine. So she took it twice and then passed. That's funny.
And it literally lined up on that day, like, because you can't take it within a certain amount of days, and the next time was literally June 11th.
Yes.
That's so crazy.
That was a good time.
I know. We both got our license. Okay, but anyway, when we got our license, we got our cars. what was that like? I remember getting my car, and I don't know, I just wasn't a always out there kid, so I never really had like crazy restrictions, you know what I mean? Like I feel like I can't even remember my curfew at this point, but I just remember still like when you get a car, you're driving, well at least when you first learn how to drive, you're still getting used to just literally driving. Like you think just because you have your license doesn't really mean you know how to drive. Driving comfortably comes with years.
It does.
You know what I mean? So I was driving like it wasn't always fun for me. Like,
would you get in the car with your teenage self?
Yeah. I didn't get no accidents or anything. Right. I'm sorry. It's okay. I know you got an accident, but that wasn't your fault.
Wait.
Is that case closed?
No.
I was talking about
the story I told you.
Oh my God.
Okay. It wasn't my fault though. It was a crash in front of me.
You weren't paying attention.
It was a crash.
You was not paying attention. You was not paying attention.
And I couldn't stop fast enough because I used to drive a stick. My first car was a stick shift.
I know.
So I
You're
was like,
so cool.
Yeah, I know, right? So cool. What girl do you know who knows how to drive a stick?
Right.
Like, so cool. But anyway, it wasn't fun in the beginning. Like my dad basically was like, you're gonna have to learn how to drive a stick. This is gonna be your first car. They already had the car, so it was like, you're gonna have to learn how to drive it.
It was so nice too. I remember when you got it.
I love that car. In hindsight,
I had my car.
Yeah, I had it for a long time. But in hindsight, I definitely would want another stick. Like I love driving my stick. But in the beginning, learning it was hard.
And I'm looking at you like, like, can we get out of this parking spot?
Cutting off that shit was.
But hey, but I mean,
I learned now how to drive it. I can drive any car pretty much.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, so I'm definitely happy that my dad gave me that skill. But the accident wasn't my fault. It just happened in front of me and I couldn't come out of the gear fast enough because we were driving full speed and then they crashed and then I hit the accident.
Oh, okay.
So it was like a pile up.
Yeah. I'm sure if you were alert.
No, you know what I was doing actually?
What?
Because there was an accident on the other side of the street.
Oh, rubber
So
naked?
they were looking, I don't know, but they were looking, probably. They were looking at the accident. We all
Y'all were all looking at the accident.
Yeah. But it's fine.
Dang, that's
that
crazy.
happened. I crashed that car, totaled it.
Dang.
And then, I don't even want to tell that story about the rental.
No.
That shit was terrible. Oh my God. But that's a whole other story. We'll tell it another day.
Right.
But yeah, having my car, I definitely, like, I had a curfew. I was outside, like, I was dating and stuff at that time. So, like, my parents were, like, they weren't super strict, but they were reasonable. I have a dad and a mom, and they, wasn't, and then I don't, technically, I didn't live on the south side. I'm from the east side. I moved to the east side when I was like 7.
Right.
So
and they snatched back your diploma.
I know, right? So I moved to the east side when I was 7, and I've always lived over there. And it's just that happened that like I went to school on the south side because that's where my family worked at and stuff like that. But
and it's so funny. We hadn't been neighbors since 7 too. I don't know if people realize that. Like
we're not capping, y'all. Yeah. We just it's more to our story. Yeah. It's more, it's interesting.
Right. So we were neighbors, but when we turned 7-ish,
I moved. Yeah. But it didn't change anything.
Nothing.
Like she was still at our house, my house.
Yeah. But I
still at her house, stuff like that.
Something to bring up.
Yeah. I forgot what I was saying.
You were just talking about how you were really on the east side. So
so I had a curfew and stuff like that. Yeah. So my family was not letting me stay out. Like my curfew probably up until senior year, I think it turned to like 1 a.m.
Yeah, I remember it changing.
But mostly like all the years after that, it was like 11. Like if I'm really hanging out and stuff like that. And I'm like, you can't even do nothing. All the stuff was happening after 11. Mind you, we like 14, 15. Why are we outside? Anyway, I used to have to not tell my parents, but like I would fake spend the night at my friend's house. And I was like, I'm spending the night here, and I was there, but then her family wasn't like clocking us, so we would be outside doing shit that we had no business doing. Wow. But it was definitely fun. I figured out ways to like have fun. I didn't ever do nothing too crazy.
Right.
I did all my schoolwork. I was an athlete, so we didn't really have time to really just be doing anything crazy. We were really good teenagers. Them college years though.
I know. College is where you explore yourself and you get to, that's
where I feel like we gotta, dude, that sounds sexual.
That's not what I meant though, but I'm just saying you really get to know yourself. Because I always say this, like, college isn't required for you to be successful in life.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to go to college. I just went to college because that was what I wanted to do. It was part of my plan, you know what I mean?
And I wanted the HBCU experience.
Yes,
so
and I feel
that's
like
why I went.
For my, sure, college isn't required for you, or you don't have to go, but I really try to encourage it because socially, like what college does for you, it just, I just love this personally, what it does for me personally. I was able to just find myself and love this version of myself. Like, I feel like I just went through a journey of just really self-discovery.
That's so good.
And yeah, when you get to,
I still feel like I'm on that journey.
I mean, me too, but I definitely feel a little bit more cozy in this skin versus I did teenage Kayla.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? As you look back, and I can't wait to say that about my 20 version self when I get in my 30s. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So it's just a journey.
I definitely have seen the transition of Kayla, like just being her friend and, you know, knowing her and things like that. I've definitely seen your journey, and it was beautiful to watch on the outside.
Yeah.
I don't know how it felt for you.
It felt like what it looked like.
Yeah, but you know, I was definitely here all along, just, you know, watching you.
Yeah.
And I feel like now I'm kind of really like figuring my life out, not like professionally or you know, a business aspect, just like me, myself, and I, you know. So, but that started like in college, like being able to get a taste of adulthood. Yeah. Going out and not having to make up a story while I'm hanging out. You know what I mean? Like 4 a.m. Like, I remember our first party. Do you remember that?
Girl, I didn't know what to wear. For me, I don't know about you, but when we moved to A&T, I just packed my closet. Like, I didn't buy new clothes. I probably should have. But yeah, so I was literally,
we didn't know about club clothes like that. Like,
what is a club?
We were just little kids, like finally coming to college. We didn't have no, like, I mean, you had an older sister, but I didn't, like, my brother is a little older than me, but he's a guy, so it wasn't, and he didn't go to HBCU, so it was just like, I wasn't prepared, like, oh, y'all going to the club, it's parties damn near every day. We didn't have no clothes. I remember us trying to put hoochie mama shit together, like,
I'm using my church clothes.
Oh my God, yo.
But no, what I was gonna say too is I didn't, college clothes. Oh, what I was gonna say, sorry, I was losing my train of thought. How I felt about fashion during that time, it was that weird time. I don't know if you really remember 2017 up to like 2019. Like, now I feel like if you think of a club outfit, you can probably think about 3 different looks in your hair right now. A typical Instagrammy club outfit, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like in that time, it was like this weird phase where it wasn't like a template. You know what I mean? Like, niggas was just like throwing shit.
Dress pants, you can wear booty shorts.
Niggas was just throwing shit on, like, I don't know. I just feel like, it's, especially like in fashion, like, I don't know, I feel like it just wasn't.
What was I really wearing? I was a go-to, like, dress girl.
Yeah,
like a dress.
I like the romper. You just put on a little romper.
It's not me being drunk, gotta get out that shit. You like, hell no. So I had to do something that, you know, that's funny. Cause when I drink, baby, I be having to pee all the time.
I do too though.
Mine is bad. I can't hold it. Yeah. Like, I always
literally, I instantly have to pee.
Yeah. Yeah. You ready to get in this acting bag though? I tried to stall you for a little bit.
Yeah, we can get in this acting bag. Let's go ahead and play paper, scissors, rock. That one we can keep in.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, rock, paper, scissors.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Okay. Where's your hands?
Hold on. My hip.
Oh.
I'm sore as fuck, y'all, by the way. We've been working out and I'm sore.
My back is sore.
Yeah.
Like not like in a painful way, like my muscles, like
my legs. I don't know. Everything's sore. Yeah. MS.
Yeah.
Awareness. Anyway, let's get started. Ready? Paper, scissors, rock, paper, scissors.
Sorry, excuse me. We're editing it up.
No, we're not.
Honestly, I'm stalling so I can remember my scene.
Bitch, come on. Wait, who won that first one?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, I won.
Okay, you won ages ago. Okay. Also, we're gonna do teenage movies we watch in our teenage years. Yes. That's the vibe we're going for these movies. So yes. Maybe y'all watch these movies too. So I'm really stalling so I can remember what I said.
Okay. Girl, get in your acting bag.
Okay, you're right, because I feel like I have directors here and they're like,
right.
All right. What is Tito Jackson doing here? We have to talk to you. Why are you hanging out with him? Guys, what's the problem? He's my friend. No, we're your friends. He's gonna ruin your reputation. Y'all, I'm hanging out with him, not you, so what's the problem? You know that old saying, you are who your friends, you are who you hang out with. And you know the new saying, you are who you try to hang out with. Oh God, I messed it up.
That's okay. Players Club?
That's not a teenage movie.
It's giving like, I only came here today.
Yeah. I was trying to do Love Don't Cost a Thing. This is when she started to hang out with Nick Cannon's character.
Why didn't you give me another part instead of saying it?
Girl, I tried. I don't know.
It's okay. Sorry. It wasn't Love Don't Cost a Thing.
That wasn't the best. That wasn't my best tonight, but
that's okay.
Yeah,
I didn't guess that.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, let's start. Look what you did. Well, it's not like it's real.
And how would you know?
Because this one is. Oh, that's nice. Can I see it? My mama bought me this purse. Well, your mama must shop at the swap meets because that knockoff sucks. Oh, no. I know you didn't just talk about my mama. Carisha, hold my shit. Girl, stop. You're going to get in trouble again. So? You think I'm gonna let this Barbie looking heifer come up here and talk about my mama? Heifer? Did you just call me fat? And FYI, I didn't talk about your mama. FYI, you did. You speak out here? NW! Oh, hell no. She done called you the N-word. I would never. Some of my best friends live next door to black people. Bell rings. Count your blessings, white girl, because you just got lucky.
Why was that so long?
I need you to know, I know this movie, and this is a very
You really didn't have to eat me up like that, because that scene was way too long.
You ate me up last week, baby. I was coming prepared. I was coming prepared.
I see. You really, like, I'm like, how do I change this channel? It was so good, and that is one of them damn.
No, I need
It's one of them damn cheerleading damn movies that you.
What?
Bring It On.
Which one?
With Solange.
No, what's the name of it?
And the white girl.
What's the name?
Bring It On, All or Nothing.
Good job.
Okay, what's the one with Gabrielle Union? What's that one called?
Bring It On. It's just Bring It On.
Okay.
But yes, I literally love the Bring It On. It came out early 2000s, but I literally it gave me a feel of what high school is gonna be like. I thought I was gonna cheer in high school. I turned out to not cheer, but I did a lot of different other sports, so it definitely gave that feel. Yeah. But I went to black school, so it was giving Crenshaw Heights.
For sure.
It was giving Crenshaw Heights. But you know, I love that movie so much. Kayla knows. I used to watch all the Bring It On all the time.
I love those. Yeah. All right, so let's shout out these businesses.
Okay.
Who's your business shout out for today?
Well, I want to start off giving a shout out to my personal trainer.
Yes.
Jesse. His business is Resilient Body.
Yes.
So check him out on Instagram.
Shout out to him.
When I tell you he's getting us together, summertime, don't be on my phone.
Right.
I'm telling y'all now, don't be on my phone.
Right.
25, looking good this summer, please. Like, just know I'm cutting up this whole summer. So shout out to my trainer though. He's getting us together. We really need to pick up our cardio though, but we're working on it.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
We're working on it. We're gonna do better though.
I'm gonna do better because by my birthday,
I'm
gonna be acting real
funny acting.
Yeah, like I don't really
real funny. So real out the country funny.
Yeah, like for real.
Like, I can't not even doing that.
Yeah, but okay. We appreciate y'all for coming along with this journey. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe because we're gonna be coming back to you again with another episode. And we'll see.
Drop y'all businesses too.
Yeah, like give us some businesses to shout out.
Drop y'all businesses so we can shout y'all out. If y'all want to send us any merch or anything. Am I jumping too soon into that?
No, girl, do your thing.
If y'all got some merch y'all want us to wear, we'll definitely spotlight that.
Yeah.
And like just stay black.
Stay black.
Yeah.
And let us know how y'all like the last episode. Comment down below. Let us know you got some topics y'all want us to talk about. Come interact with us. We want to talk to y'all.
And we're gonna be having guests soon.
Yes, I'm excited about the guests.
Y'all get ready, okay?
Yeah,
it's gonna get real good.
Yes. But thank y'all for watching. And we gonna see y'all next time.
See y'all.